Boy, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this here be Hubcap Johnston. Yo, entertainment for the evening, the afternoon, or morning, whatever it is you're watching this here. I'm your blues man. Bringing you some blues. I'm bringing you Hubcap politics. None gives people blues more than politics now. I kind of laugh at it. Seems like a TV show. It seems like a TV show. All of here politics. So I figure I'm in my web series here called Hubcap Politics, and that's what you watching. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning into Hubcap Politics. Yeah. Politics, music, some jokes, on occasion. There's a famous joke that's 16 years old. I'm going to give you a 16-year-old joke that goes with today's topic. Today's topic is this magic couple called the Billaries. The Billaries. Magic and mystique. You wonder, what is this Billaries? Well, this is what happened many moons ago. A man named Bill got together with a lady named Hillary. Became the Billaries. Do research at your local library. Go on your web. Look for the legend of the Billaries. Yeah, here's the joke for you. It goes like this. They were driving around a country road. Bill and Hillary were driving around on a country road, but they look 'cause they're running out of gasoline. They're driving in Arkansas, backwoods Arkansas, about to run out of gasoline. But they look ahead, what do they see? They see a filling station. And they do like that there. They pull into the filling station, and out comes this here greasy kid, all half smiling, missing 2 teeth, with a funky haircut. And he looks at Hillary and says, "Hey, don't I know you?" She looks at him and says, "Hey, I remember you from back when we were like in grade school. We were together for a bunch of years." And they start talking back and forth, and it looks like they knew each other. So finally, he fills up the gas can, they pay, and they say goodbye. And as he's driving away, Bill looks at Hillary, and he says, "Hey, Hillary." And she looks at him and says, "Yes, Bill." He says, look at her and says, "Yo, Hillary." He looks at her and says, "Yes, Bill." He says, "You know, if you would have married that man right now, you'd be married to a man with a good oil station." "Yeah, filling station, that's it. You'd be married to a man with a filling station." She looked at him and she said, "Really? No, I think you'd be wrong. If I was married to him, he'd be president." See that? Yeah. Thank you. Damn. Cut that out. Get it out. So, ladies and gentlemen, there's a little comedy for you there. Yeah. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, gonna be 16 years ago. This is our Billaries theory. number one. Okay. Our first theory, number one, 16 years ago, the election was down to Hillary Clinton versus a new gentleman that nobody's seen before. Man named, well, Hawaiian gentleman, yeah. New time Hawaiian guy. Black Hawaiian at that. And certain people wanted, that up first, so they went and talked to her, called her up and said, psst, yo, we're going to tell you what it is. You let him have it, and soon you'll have it after him. He'll have it for 8 years, and it'll be your turn. Don't worry, we'll fix it up for you. And she kind of listened to the man, what the man said, and talked it over with you know who, and said, yo, if I hook it up with him, then later up they'll make sure it's mine, all right? So they kind of went along with the story. So all this here was set up 16 years ago. She let him have the presidency. She let somebody have her presidency 16 years ago. She first came into the office 16 years ago with Bill. The Billaries were there for 8 years. Then she was going to run right after Bill, but they told her that's going to look kind of funny. See, because if you ran after your old man over here, who's going to be down with that program? You need a little bit of, a break. So we're going to give people a break. And it's going to work out so good because he's going to break it up. He's going to mess it up. He's going to do strange things. When he's through with the place, they'll be happy to have you. You realize that? And if you give him 8 years, he'll really mess it up. Everybody will be so happy to see you. You'll get elected like that. You understand? So that's how it works, see? She was there for the 8 years with her old man when it was the first episodes of the Billaries. Then after Mr. Bill had his 8, they didn't want to have her have straight 8 because they look kind of funny. So they let the little Hawaiian gentleman with the biggie smile and the nice looking old lady and all that kind of stuff, 2 little kids. Yeah, he looked good for the nation, yeah. He looked so good that now everybody really happy to put her in. That's the way it works. That's the way it works. That's the way, that's the way, that's the way it works. You've been all manipulated. All manipulated by the Billaries. Remember that. That's the story of the Billaries. And that's why people are so happy to put her in, because they put in somebody in between that they were like, well, I don't know, but. So now after 8 years of that, people look at her and go, what a relief. Maybe a woman will be better. What a relief. Don't think it can get worse, anything but what a relief. She may be better than the last brother. Yeah. We'll try anything at this point. And the second part of our theory of the Billaries, to make sure she got elected. You know what they all did? They made a phone call. Made a phone call to a reality series TV star. They met one time at the TV studio bar. Called them up and said, can we give you some money to join the party? You can run against the lady over here and say things that make no sense. Being silly and stupid and nuts and crazy for a lot of cash. Cash, we know you like cash. A whole lot of people and you need that cash. Cash, cash, we're gonna give you cash. So they give cash to the fool to say all the nonsense, because by saying that nonsense, well, that gets more votes for the lady. You see, she helped pay for him, so it looked like she got competition. And the more nonsense he talks, the more votes she gets. See, it's perpetrated by the Billaries, the Billaries. This is the legend of the Billaries, the Billaries. This is the legend of the Billaries. Coming to you live for the first time today. Believe it is August something, 2016. We love doing this for you. Yep. This here be Hubcap Johnston. Remember the S-T-O-N with a T and an O and an N. Yeah, Johnston. Write that down. Check it out. Y'all come back now, cause we gonna be doing a lot more. Cause hey, this here be like public service we be doing to make sure y'all got the proper story and the real deal, you know. Cause this right here is the real deal. Yeah.